your host, Ben. Today's guest on Before the Bell is Cruz fighting out of Kaizen MMA. Welcome, Cruz. Thanks for being on the chat.
Hey, thank you for having me.
Good. Yeah. I don't know. This video might come out in a couple of days, but here we are, New Year's Day. You're all the way out there on the West Coast visiting some family. So thanks
Mm,
for making the time to do this. We're obviously all getting excited for this another big exciting card here coming up in February.
mm.
How has your training been going for this?
Um, I think it's been going pretty great. I love the fact that I don't have to cut weight for this.
Mhm.
I've been doing backflips all camp for that. It's also been great because so much time for the longest now has been split just between training and then other extenuating circumstances. So this is kind of the first time in a long time where I can just sort of like commit fully to just training and prepping for a fight without really having to think or worry too much about other stuff.
That's
And
good.
then also not always having to worry about like cutting weight is a great
Hmm.
benefit as well.
Is that so? Is that kind of a different scenario for you? How did this fight come about? If it's at like maybe a lower weight class than, or sorry, a higher weight class than what you're used to.
Oh yeah, no, usually I'm fighting between 80 to 85. This fight came to me by way of my coach who just kind of like reached out to me one day. I was
Mhm.
like, "Hey, do you want to put in for what is it, MTAAC?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, do it."
Cool.
He gave me like the list of weight ranges, and we heard back for 200, and I was like, "Hey, fuck it, do it."
Awesome. Game. You're always game, it sounds like. So,
Yeah, I try to be.
how will you prepare either strategically or with your strength and conditioning to fight at a heavier weight class?
Strength and conditioning. Usually I like to split my strength and conditioning like three and three, and
Mhm.
like 3 days of lifting, 3 days of running. I've been really stressing the lifting bit and not trying to like sort of dirty bulk, but still eat right, eat clean, and just make sure you're getting those, what do they call them, like macros or whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
getting all that in, and just hitting the gym and really just kind of doing what I have been doing, but just more intelligently, I guess.
Sure.
Working with people, getting the questions answered and all that. In terms of like training and like actual fight preparation,
Mhm.
um, man, I think I've been blessed to have some of the best, in my opinion, around me and giving me advice and sort of like, pushing me in different areas and developing my skill set.
Yeah. Coach Dave is your main coach, or
Yeah.
yeah, obviously he's a legend of the DMV, and
Hmm.
you guys have a great team. You have an experienced record. I think 15, 16 fights, and your opponent as well
Hmm.
has been at this a while. Jake Dar fighting out of ground
Hmm.
control. So we're always excited to see veterans competing in the ring. Just what's your
Hmm.
thought on the experience that is going to be that you guys both bring to this bout?
Um, I think it'll be a good fight. I mean, I think it'll be a good fight. I think he's a very experienced opponent. Definitely, we're not looking past him at all. We don't look past anybody. Funny, I didn't know he was actually training out of ground control. That's pretty funny. Um, yeah, no, I think it'll be a fun fight. I think it'll be a good fight. I've heard good things about him.
Mhm.
I'm hoping to honestly, at the end of the day, show up and perform.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm sure you guys will both bring a ton of experience, and it's going to be a good fight. How is since we're talking here on the last day of 2025,
Mhm.
how has your year of, competition been? And, what's kind of like your story for the year, if you will?
It's been like a year of firsts
Mhm.
in a couple different ways. It's been I would say overall it's been like a learning year,
Mhm.
definitely
Mhm.
a learning year. First year I've really like gotten the opportunity to fight like out of the country more or less.
Okay. Can you talk?
Technically I guess in 24 is when that started, but I fought in for Team USA and ISCA.
Oh, okay. Nice guy.
in Thailand, and then
Not.
I fought for the WKA USA team in England.
Mm, mm,
Um, Also got some fights on Warriors Cup, Grand Nationals. Um, I took some wins. I also took some losses, but I
mm.
think I learned a lot more from those losses, both
Sure.
experientially, personally, and I think all that is really sort of put me where I'm at right now in terms of like how my skill set is developed and sort of where I'm looking to take develop, I guess, more
Mhm.
so. Um, in Thailand, I fought a great fighter out of South Africa, which really challenged me. Another dude with a really experienced record. I think if I remember his name is like Kaya Tombella. Um, Really experienced record, great gym, humbling experience, really humbling experience, whole
Sure.
deal. I took another rough loss in a Warriors Cup against another great opponent, Jeremy Leake. Great dude,
Hmm.
awesome skill set. And then I also got some wins. I won against a dude in Canada and for WKA, and I won in Grand Nationals closer to the beginning of the year. So overall, I would say this has been a learning year, very much a process year,
Yeah,
and
I'm
I'm
sure
excited
you
to see
you you've
where
picked up
we go.
a lot of knowledge along the way
Mhm.
and how to adjust. That's quite a run, of multiple international tournaments and
Mhm.
national tournaments. So I'm sure you saw everything. Uh,
Yeah, no, I'm definitely blessed to have those opportunities and
mhm.
be able to take advantage of them.
Yeah. How do you like, the experience of competing internationally? That's obviously very different because you're taking on so much
Mhm.
more.
I I think it is. It's just it's very interesting. It's like you get to see what people are doing on the other side of the planet.
Yeah.
It's an interesting, it's a different feeling because you're like, oh, like we don't even speak the same language
Well, and
sometimes.
kind of we do. We speak the language
Yeah.
of punches, kicks, elbows, and knees, right?
Yeah,
That's a
yeah,
big part
yeah.
of it.
Yeah, we could communicate like that,
Right,
but
right.
away from that, I was like, I have no clue what,
Yeah.
like, I can't even begin to, yeah. It's again, it all goes back to that sort of humbling experience because it's like a
Yes.
sort of different intensity. It's a different
Mhm,
mentality
mhm.
that these guys bring, which is, it's just great to see.
Yeah, sure. And you
Mhm.
mentioned representing Team USA in Thailand.
Mhm.
Did you get to spend any additional time after the tournament to,
Oh
train
yeah,
at some
yeah.
gyms?
Yeah. No, I was able to leading up to it. I was there a couple weeks before and a couple weeks
Mhm.
after. I was able to train out of PK Sanchai
Nice.
and Pechenam Noi,
Mhm.
and then also on the back end, I was able to train out of MTAAC, and just great experience and great what do you call it? I'm blanking right now.
That's okay.
Great sort of just moments generally.
Sure. I
Yeah.
I think experience captures it, right? Like it
Yeah.
just it's there's so much to the experience, the training, the culture, the
Mhm.
energy, exposure to different people, all those things, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. Hey, let's take a quick turn here. We have a
Mhm.
sponsored segment from our sponsor, True Tattoo, that's sponsoring the event. Do you
Mhm.
have any tattoos?
Yeah, actually, when I was in Thailand, I got a little yaunt. You'll probably see it on the night of the fight on my
Okay,
back right here. Yeah.
nice. That's awesome. So that was that
Mhm.
your first when
That
you were
was my
there?
first tattoo. Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now you're authentic Muay Thai for sure.
I know. I'm like I felt like I'm like, yo, I'm here. I'm verified now.
Yeah, right. Did you go with the old school bamboo stick?
Yeah, no, it
Yeah.
was actually a pretty sick experience. I was able to go like find this monk who did
Hmm.
it, and
Hmm.
because it's like they don't, like, all the monks have to like do various tasks to bring like revenue back to the temple or whatever to, maintain it. So like this dude had been studying the yants and the whole thing since he was like a kid.
Yeah.
So I ended up finding a guy who knew a guy and was able to do that when I was in Chiang Mai, and that was a whole crazy cool experience.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Um, any plans for future tattoos?
Yes, budget
Yeah.
permitting.
Right.
Um, yeah.
Yeah. You
Uh,
don't get paid. We don't get paid the big bucks to step in the ring, right? So,
yeah, no,
so
no, not yet, not yet,
uh,
not yet.
yeah. Well,
Mm,
cool. Again, shout out to True Tattoo who's
mm.
helping to sponsor the event, and yeah, we look forward to seeing all the cool artwork that the fighters bring. Um, well, that's been great. Listen, it's getting to be close to the New Year's Eve. I'm sure you're not going to party too hard since the fight's coming up, but
Yeah.
uh, anything else you want to mention or shout outs you want to make before we wrap this up?
Um, yeah, actually, I want to shout out some of the people I've been working with since I've been down here. Coach Anthony Hardonk from Dynamics MMA in Santa Monica,
Nice.
Coach Thor Skansky in Thousand Oaks at Pugilist Gym. I've known Coach Thor since I was a kid. He got me into this when I was, a kid out here in California.
Oh, so well, we
And
didn't even get into that. So you got your start there. You got your start
Oh
there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Like feels like a different lifetime, but
Uh-huh.
yeah, a while ago. I had to sort of stop because you had to like do I wouldn't say actual sports, but like, stuff that gets you into high school and from high
Hmm.
school like
Hmm.
gets you to college.
Team
So it-
athletics. Yeah.
yeah, team athletics, stuff that, shows that you could be like a contributing member to your academic community.
Right.
So doing all of that, and I had to put martial arts and Muay Thai on the back burner until a couple years ago,
Hmm. Hmm.
when I was able to sort of do it more show, and now sort of just now really being able to focus full time on it. Um, but yeah, no, definitely shout outs to him for getting me into this and for always, opening his door for both of them for always opening their doors to me when I'm back out this way. They got some great talent. They
Yeah.
got really great system. Yeah.
So I know that we were going to wrap it up,
Mm.
but now I'm more curious. You're there.
Mm.
How much time are you putting in training at those gyms while you're out there?
It's actually pretty funny. Like the schedule I have almost completely flip-flops. So
Uh-huh.
like normally I try and train twice a day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday.
Hmm.
That like almost perfectly flip-flops when I'm out here just because of different, scheduling
Yeah.
and different things going on. So I'd say like training about this one's been weird because the holidays are in here and stuff, and
Right.
that sort of
Right.
throws schedules off. But
Sure.
normally, like two times a day. I already trained once earlier this morning. Gonna go do some cardio after this. Training again tomorrow about twice. It's practically the same schedule, just
Yeah.
even days, shift to odd days, shift to even
Sure.
days, and
Sure.
kind of thing. Yeah.
Makes sense. Well, no, that's cool that you get to,
Mm.
go back to see your family and also see your old coaches and
Yeah.
teammates that you used to train with,
Mm.
and get some fresh looks. So anyway, again, I don't want to keep you too late here. Again, I appreciate you taking the time, Cruz.
Oh,
Uh,
thank
again, you bring some great experience, and obviously you're very well trained. And I look forward to, and the whole community, we look forward to watching you compete. Good luck
Look
on
forward to
February
performing for
7th.
y'all. Thank you. Thank you again for the opportunity. Great to speak with you.
You as well. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year's.
All right.
See you.
Take care.